Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm Angie from Angieland Crafting Boutique, here today with the Crafting Collective. I didn't even turn on my iPad, so I'm going to find myself, share myself out. Where am I? It's so different now. I don't understand why it's like that. Like the whole format on the pad changed. I don't know. So, put my glasses on. Your girl's very tired this morning, so I apologize. I'll be working like in slow motion. There I am. No lashes, no none of that today. It's been non-stop since Friday, guys. Here we go. See, the brain is not even working. Take me a minute while I'm waiting for people to come on. If anyone's not here yet, oh well, it says 2, but I don't see anybody. So you know how it goes. Takes me a minute. Excuse me. Yeah. Don't know if there's like Jones, Jan. Okay. Bumblebees. Let's see. Is anyone here? Hello, hello, hello. Now, this is what I cannot stand. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. How are you? Okay, now the comments. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Okay. I'm going to try to get out. This gave me an issue last time. Let me shut that off for a minute. Turn it back on. See if it lets me now. Okay, good. You know, you got to go in, come out, go in, come out. I don't know what the issue is. Good morning, Eliza. Good morning, everybody. Wappa! Your girl is very tired this morning. I apologize. So, I'm scrolling Pinterest yesterday because I didn't know what to do today. I only have 2 more things left for my tree. So I'm like, maybe they're tired of that stuff. Because sometimes, you know, we never know what you guys actually really want to see. So I had this pumpkin. This is from last year from Dollar Tree. Not last year, the year before, actually. Couldn't find them last year. Here we go again. Like the hearts. But I have hearts. But I pulled off the stem. It's a little rough, but I'm going to cover this with clay. And then this is going to be the witch. This will be the witch, right? And then her head, this, you know, the ball for her head. And then I'm going to make, with a cookie cutter, teardrop. Like, I'm hoping it works out. This is a Try It Tuesday with Angie. Like, it'll be her dress. And then there's another part that's also teardrops, smaller, that are curled up. It's like she has a little dress and then another dress, if it makes sense. Hopefully it comes together. It's not going to get all done today, guys. Definitely not. Which is fine, because then whatever we don't finish, next Tuesday, we'll continue. So I figured that'll stretch out the project. So I'm going to grab some of my clay. This is cotton candy. And we're going to cover the pumpkin. So she is going to have black on the top, right? The petals are going to, this is going to be pink. Her petals will be white, and then there's another black. So it's going to be a pink-a-wing, I know. And then her hair I will do off camera because the hair is time-consuming. This is the size of the ball. I think it's a 2.3. So it will take me a while, but I will do her face and stuff. We'll see. Let's work on this part today. Hi, Debbie. Thanks, Susan. I mean, listen, I got to give it a shot, right? I'm getting better, so that's definitely not going to be enough. I'm getting much better with the characters. It's just like the hair I have to practice, and like getting like the clothes on and stuff, because I can do the ruffles, like the skirt, or add a tutu. So not too bad. We've come a long way. We've come a long way since last year, that's for sure. That is for sure, my friends. better to have more than less. At least my desk is all cleared. I have no unfinished projects. I felt a little hard piece. There's a garbage can over here. Make sure those comments. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. How are you? It's been so crazy since the sale on Friday, and thank you all so very much. Almost everyone is mailed out, except for 3. I think 3 or 4. And then it was Jan's event, her birthday event on Saturday. Then I had errands. I missed some of the ladies in the afternoon. So I had to go out. I waited until like, I think it was 2 o'clock or something. I'm like, I can't wait any longer. I got to go. Good morning, Diana. How are you? And then Sunday, of course, I do a little bit of meal prepping. We had to go to the supermarket. It's nonstop. And yesterday, packing orders. So that's why I'm a little tired. Good morning, Tina. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Almost canceled, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do that to you guys. So I'm just conditioning my clay. I'm going to roll it out. We're going to cover this pumpkin. This was from Dollar Tree 2 years ago. I did not see them this year. And I kind of go to Dollar Tree a lot just to see. I use like the shoe boxes for storage and stuff like that. And I was checking, and I'm like, with the hearts too. I don't know what goes on, why they take things away. These are a great size. I mean, and for that price, I have pumpkins. I don't know if you guys saw on my products and creations page. When I come on next week to do live selling, I couldn't find them this big. I found bigger ones, but they're plastic, and smaller ones, which are styrofoam. You'll see them next week. They are posted, but I'm like, this is like a really good size. It's not too big, and it's not too small. We're definitely going to roll this out. And it's going to be covered, so I'm not worried too much. Just want to make sure you have enough to cover it. You can see it's thicker there. So funny how I didn't know, I mean, I still don't, but didn't know what I was doing when I first started, like with the thickness of clay and everything. Now I can pretty much feel it and also see it for the most part. And you always look for the better side, which is this. I think I should put a little bit of glue just for security, which I hate to, but better be safe than sorry. I don't think I did it. I covered a couple of these. Hi, Alyssa. Good morning. Hi, honey. Hi, Stephanie. How you doing? I have smaller ones, and then I have large 8-inch plastic ones. They're really nice, Alyssa. I sell a whole bunch of styrofoam also. It's all over my products and creations page. Let me see. I need to grab a little brush over here. Just want to put a little, I don't remember if I did. We'll use some tacky glue. Just a little bit. I haven't used tacky glue in a little while. Yeah, I got some teddy bears in as well. I have hearts, styrofoam hearts, that I'll be showing you next week as well. I usually sell, not every week, not normally, but every other or so. It depends. But if you guys ever want anything, you don't have to wait for me to come on. You can go to my products and creations page and just send me a message and I'll help you out. That's what that page was created for, because sometimes I don't always come on for the selling aspect. It depends what I have in and what's coming. I wait sometimes. I'm just going to put a little bit of the tacky glue to make sure it sticks, because this is a smooth styrofoam. The rough one, you don't really need to put some glue. I don't know where I was going with that for a minute. I'm just like, wait, what? What am I talking about? I'm going to wipe this brush. I have to pick up some more brushes from the Dollar Tree. Let me see. Who's who's not feeling well? Oh, Jan. Hi, Maureen. How are you? Are you not feeling well? Hi, Weppa. How are you? Well, I hope you do good at your appointment. Weppa! I feel better. I was going to message you too, Jan. I'm supposed to go do a live with Jan on TikTok on Friday at 1. I think I'm all set. I have enough followers to do it. And I think I'm all verified and ready to go. And then we have one shot at this. Make sure you make it long enough. Just let gravity take its course. You know me, I'm a slow crafter. I don't rush. There's no reason for it. For me, at least. Some people could just whip it out. I'm not one of them. I'm very anal in life, too, so I guess that's part of the reason, too. Don't pull. Let it just kind of like form. With anything you're covering, with something like this, at least, you know, the balls and all that stuff, just let it go. Like, let it go like Frozen. Let it go. Well, that tacky glue smells. I'm very sensitive to smell these days. I don't know. There was something else. Oh, that Red Devil spackle that dried all up on me. It smells awful, guys. Awful. I'm like, what is this? See? And then it starts to take the shape. I'm trying to get it where you can see that it's a pumpkin. And then, of course, I don't need this for the minute. Let's move you right there for now. Please let me know in the comments what else you would like to see me create. I've been doing so much Halloween that I'm like, I was at a little bit of a loss. Hi, Cece. Hi, Marty. Who else did I miss? I know I missed someone else. Hi, Melissa. See, I knew it. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. I was telling them earlier, I'm a little tired, a lot tired, actually. It's been kind of crazy, as always. Just covering a pumpkin. I'm always afraid to go hard on this, like I'm going to break the clay. It'll rip, but that's what you want it to do. Okay. Now, I don't want it thick underneath, so it kind of stays even. Hope they have these this year, because this is a very nice size to work with. Not too big, not too small. Of course, you can use a big ball and make it like that as well and put lines in it. If all else fails, there's always ways, right? There's always ways. Let me put this back for now. So how's everyone doing? What is everyone up to? Again, please let me know what else you want. This is not going to be finished today, so we'll continue it next week. I already know. So, what else? Like Friday when I do, when I go on the other platform with her. What did someone say? Oh, thanks, Susan. Right, not bad. I think I'm just going to go over there. She told me to just come on and just like introduce myself and say what I do, because a lot of the people over there, because I've been watching her a lot on the TikTok, and she's got a nice little crowd that comes on, I believe. It's hard to see. I don't know the ins and outs of the TikTok. Like I said, I have enough followers to go on. Oh, that's way too thick. I don't like that. To do it. So, therefore, now make sure you leave enough. I want it to cover, but I don't want it to be cumbersome. So just like introduce myself and then say what I do, because I don't think there's a big community over there for fake baking, and she would know better than me, but I don't think she's come across a lot of crafters as of yet. So she wants me to join her, which I don't mind at all. I love my Jan. And we actually were talking, I think Jan was talking to you, Cece, right, about going on the other platform, the TT. It's a little strict. And she knows some of the rules already. I do not. I'm just going to bring it over as much as I can. Like, you can't say, like the way we say Hobby Lobby and stuff here, you can't do any of that over there. And I don't think you can come on and do like a live sell. I think everything has to go through the TikTok shop, if I'm not mistaken. Just as I'm listening to her when she's on and explaining things, but I think there's like a lot to learn. I just want to go on and craft for the most part. And of course I'll be mindful because you can't say certain things over there as well, like here, but here's a little more lenient. So she said, so Jan says. So I don't know, I'd like to check it out and see, and I still have to do, go on to the YouTube as well. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It's just a lot. I mean, doing it on YouTube is so much easier because the videos are there. I haven't been transferring over any of my videos for quite some time. It's just another thing to do. I'm just trying to get out some of the dents that I think will be an issue. As much as you can, as best you can. I'll read comments in 1 second. Some of these bracelets, sometimes I have to take off. But this is going to be covered anyway. But look at how cute. That's why this size is great. I couldn't find them, believe it or not. I have smaller ones. And like I said, the big plastic ones, which you could definitely cover with clay too. And they're really nice. You could paint them too. Whatever you like. They are available. I think I have 7 left. People already bought. Let's see. I have nowhere to put anything. We'll put you over there. Now let's do this. It's always better. So this is my plan. It's a cookie cutter. I probably got it off of Amazon or Temu. Probably Temu. It's plastic. Yes, Weppa. My clay is firm soft. Just getting your day started. Good. I hope you have a good day. You're working, Alyssa? Andy. Andy. Is that Andy from Two Perspective Studios? Hi, Andy. I didn't see her. I think it should be the same. You'll make a graphic that could share here in the front. Well, when I went on, Jan, I went on yesterday. I did, as you said to do. And it said for me to do a practice live if you wanted to. But then it was the go live. It was right there. I didn't have to do anything else. I must have verified a while ago when I thought I was going to go on there. So I don't know. Hi, Margarita. How are you? So I'm not sure. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I know. It's just right, Maureen. It's another thing to do. It's crazy. Good morning, Ginger. Why am I not seeing people here? Hi, Janice, but I'm seeing people there, so I apologize. Hi, Shelby. And I don't like to touch here because I may click you guys off. All right. This is going to be her body at least. So let's see. So for her dress, it would probably have to go, I'm going to put a little mark just to give myself a guide. So if we're going to do it, I mean, it could come up a little, but no, then I have room there. So I would say like right there or so. I'm just going to, that's going to mimic like her dress for the most part. See how far down that would come. I think that would be good. It'll be laying flat against the pumpkin here. Right, because then when she sits on this, that other part will go right on top. Okay, I think we got it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I ran out of white, so I'm using those. I don't have any for myself. I didn't keep. So now, I'm trying to think. Now, the picture, it's hard to tell what size pumpkin. Their pumpkin was pretty much all covered, so I don't know how big their pumpkin is. And I'm just going to see. I don't think it'll stick. Hopefully not. No, it should be fine. As I'm putting the petals, to try to envision a little dress on her to see how it goes. Oh, it is you, Andy. How are you? See, it's such a delay. How you doing, Andy? How's it over there on YouTube? I know you do a lot on YouTube. That's Andy from Two Perspective Studios. She makes amazing, realistic, fake food. I can get this out of the bag. We'll be ready to go. I'm going to need more white. I mean, this is crazy. My white's on its way, guys. I do have a little bit more here. And then that's all, folks. I'm sure it'll be a nice crowd on YouTube, because YouTube, like here, you can do also pre-recorded videos or lives. No, I think that one's too big. That's what I thought yesterday. Always try to measure out ahead of time. I try to, at least, even though I felt unprepared on Saturday. But, you know, the day after the sale and everything, it was like, oh my God. And I was on early. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we should all have backups for platforms where we could at least go live and stuff like that. But I'm willing to give it a shot. YouTube, I know, will be similar to this. It's the TikTok that's different. There's all these little, I don't know, things when I go on to watch Jan, because I've never really watched anyone live besides her. And, did I stop selling clay? No. I have clay. People just, I don't know, they don't think I have it, or I'm not sure. I'm actually getting a new shipment in probably next month, hopefully, or the beginning of July. I have clay. I have a website, Maureen. A website. No, I don't. I'm lying, no. I have a products and creations page here on Facebook, which has everything I sell. Everything. So if you're ever in doubt, just go to that page. I have it organized pretty nicely that you can navigate your way through the products. I just want to roll it out enough so I have enough to, I don't have to go around maybe the whole pumpkin, just maybe her part of her, you know, this is, would say be her waist. And this is her torso, and then it'll be her head. Yeah, I have pink, cotton candy, mint, bubble yum, which is a hot pink, gingerbread, cookie dough, chocolate kisses. I have some gray, have one green, one dark green, more's coming, one spearmint left. I don't think I'm getting any more of that color. I try to carry the colors that sell for me, for my shop, rather than have them sit on the shelf, okay, and then the clay has shelf life, as we already know. I don't want to make these too thick or too thin. I think this should be good. And I don't sell old clay, like I was telling one of my customers and friends. And they know that. But because clay has a shelf life. Maureen, don't you? I thought you bought clay from me, Maureen. Am I mistaken? Hi, Maggie. Oh, good, Andy. I'm so glad you're busy. That's awesome. That is so awesome. So I just have some soapy water, which works well for me. Over here. See, Maureen? It's my clay. I will be getting more white, ton of white. Some other new colors added. Some Halloween colors. But yeah, it should be good. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Did you ever try my clay? I don't know if you did, Maureen. I know you've placed orders with me, but I don't recall. Whenever you use a cookie cutter, just clean your edges. Now I want to see. Yep, this is exactly what I was going for. Now, since my clay is wet, I don't need glue. See? And I'm going to go around as if she has the dress, and then there'll be another part on top. So, okay. Kind of looks like the... How cute would this be as a nail a pumpkin nail polish bottle? Oh my goodness, look at that. See? There you go. Let me move this so you can see what I'm doing. It's nothing crazy. I'm just cutting out. You can roll them out if you want, but I didn't want to. I'm trying to get them out like that. So what is everyone making? Is everyone doing summer? I didn't do any summer except that mushroom girl, which she is still available. Now I'm going to put them together like that. Make sure they're even. That's not glued, of course. That'll be her body. It's just my guide for right now. I didn't do hardly any. Guess that I did. Did I do B? I did the little bear on the honey pot. I didn't do patriotic. I just went into Halloween because of my tree. But maybe next year I'll do more like a fairy or something like that. I mean, I still could. We'll see. Nikki! Oh my God, how are you? Nikki, you're a Weppa. Weppa! Nikki! How you doing? It's looking good, Susan. Hi, Heidi. Oh, I can't wait to hear your big announcement, sister. What's going on? Inquiring minds would love to know. Aw, I'm so glad, Maureen. Thank you so much. Oh, that's why. That's why I'm like, no. I know. Listen, your girl was desperate, so I ordered it off of Amazon because I had none. I had none. See, I give it all to you guys. Instead of keeping for myself, I give it all to you guys. And I was like, I was looking everywhere. I have some of my old formula, which if I have to, it's not a bad formula, it's just dry. But if your clay is dry, I've learned from Shelby, just get some lotion, rub it in your hands, and, you know, I mean, if the clay is really garbage, then, of course, you could still keep it and use it to fill stuff. But if it's that bad to use, no, of course not. But if you can salvage it, and with the lotion, it really helps, because I've used it. I'm going to make sure they touch. Now, again, I've never done anything like this. So, again, we're going to envision it to be her dress. See, and then it'll be a top there. I'm going to keep this on just as a guide for myself to make sure I get them even enough. And then the black should cover those spots. Well, just simple, basic. That was a covering. This is cookie cutters. You made Alice in Wonderland sitting on a mushroom. Oh, I'd love to see it. Good for you, Nikki. You made a nail polish bottle and lipstick. You did, Tina. Tina, send me pictures. I'd love to see it. That's how we all get inspired. And then Pinterest, of course. I'm always going on Pinterest just to see. And then I look at some of the stuff, I'm like, nah, I can't do that. It's hard to see sometimes, you know. But hey, I've made great strides. So I'm proud. I'm proud. To me, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. I'll get there when I get there. Oh, thanks, Marty. I appreciate that. And I'm a slow crafter, and I don't care. I'm sorry, but I don't. What am I going to rush for? When I was rushing, guys, you know that. I was making tons of rookie, stupid mistakes. I said I'm not doing that anymore. That's not happening. So let me make sure I get it. I want them to touch. Make sure they're even enough, as best as you can. Don't forget, I'm going to have that other... Push it down. Make sure it adheres to your other clay. So everybody is making what? Fairies and still bees and all that stuff. I could have made a bee. Bees are pretty easy. I can manage that for sure. I don't have any of those little crowns that I see everyone putting on. Just when you think you have all the stuff you need, Like what I was saying, something yesterday. I'm like, I have to get this or this, and I'm like, but oh my God. It's like every time I turn around, I'm trying to get something. Don't worry, it's not glued. This is going to be her, but not yet. I just want to make sure everything is down enough. This will be her front, I believe. That's not going to matter. Okay. And then the black part will go there. I mean, I saw the picture on Pinterest. Hopefully I can do it similar, and I didn't print out the picture. I was just so tired, honestly. And then today's early. morning for me with the crafting and stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. We're just going to go with it. I think it'll be fine. Remember, this is handmade, not machines. But so far, so good. We could still cover her head, put her eyes, nose, and her mouth, and then I like to make lines for the hair. The hair I will do off camera because I've learned techniques from Shelby, from her Claymates, and I would not do that. I have to go back and watch videos on a live. That was a paid class. So that's not nice. You can't do that for any of the groups. You could post a picture of a finished project if you've learned from the group, but you can't show it like step by step. Don't do that. Hi, Marla. How are you? I know. Amazon's like here every day. Every day. Fairy Garden. Hi, Laura. How are you? Okay, so this is a pumpkin that was from Dollar Tree from 2 years ago. Just covered it in clay. I'm making this is supposed to mimic her dress. She's going to be a witch. We're not going to finish today. That's for sure. So I'm just making this to be like the bottom layer of her dress. I saw a picture on Pinterest. So I'm trying to go by what, and I didn't print it out. Go by what I remember. But of course, it's never, even if you make something, say I'm here and someone else is here crafting, we're doing the same project, right? It's never going to be the same. Every one of us has our own style, the way we do things, so on and so forth. Okay, this one is going to have to, So I don't think I'm going to fit another one there. So this one, will have to go in the middle. That'll be her back. That is fine. You know, it didn't fit, and then if I put two, it wouldn't look good. So you're going to see her primarily from the front anyway. No one really worries about the back too much. Always just make sure you finish off your seams and stuff like that. Okay, so we're done with the white. The bows isn't too bad. It worked well. I mean, when you use cookie cutters, normally if your clay is decent, it should be fine. So this is all I got of white. So tragic. And my clay won't be here anytime soon. Hey, Marie, good morning. Oh, she does? Oh, thanks, Maggie. So it's going to be a witch on a pumpkin. Pumpkin. I said pumpkin. Pumpkin. Oh, this was from I'm like, what is this hanging out? So this is what we got so far. Throw that out. Trying to keep up with keeping myself and my desk clean. So the way the picture went, I'm going to keep this in the back so I know this is the back. I think I'm going to take, we're going to do a black. And it was like on top, but some of the edges were curled up. Again, I'm never going to get it exact. That's just not going to happen. Which is fine. So you make it your own. I don't want to make something too big. These are all too big so far. Maybe something like that. We're gonna make it look and see, and then we'll take it from there. If you're not sure, like when you see me stick things in, like if I make a cake and I don't glue it, because if you glue it, you're committed. If you don't glue it, you could still move things around. So it should not be an issue. I'm trying to think. Because she's going to sit on top of it. I don't remember if it was coming off of this. I mean, if it is, when I go back and look at the picture, I can always add more. We're going to do this top part. Let's see how it goes. Did I not take out my black clay? I thought I did. That's not. Nope. And this is all I have of black. Remember, I was making a lot of stuff for the tree. So I'm going to take out like half of this just to be sure I have enough to make the same like deck when I use the cutter. And I brought in more black. So just condition your clay. You see what's happening with the comments. Marianne. Hi, Marianne. See, I'm not seeing stuff there. You know, I give up. I give up sometimes. I give up. Over on the phone is way different than the iPad. Way different. You guys come up quicker there than here. There's a bad lag on the iPads, I think. Because I'll see the comments there, and then a few seconds at least, maybe 30 seconds or more, it'll come over here. Which I don't get. I don't know why. Oh, the Booker face. The Booker face is crazy. Okay. Again, we're going to do the same process. I don't know why, but I wish I had the picture in front of me. Because it's on there, not here. I know I should have, hun. I know. Hi, Kim. Good morning. How are you, sweetie? How's the baby? You know what, guys? It will be fine because we can always put the petals around there. Then once this is done, right? If I, excuse me, allergies. They're awful. If I need to put more in her dress on this per se, then we can. So it should be fine. We're going to go with it. Like I said, we're just going to go with it. Let me move you. I'm going to roll this out. Excuse me. It's going to be very warm here today. Marie, how's your weather, Marie? Is it hot enough for you? Wait till you see the summer. It's hot. Like, if you don't have a pool here in Georgia, you can't sit outside. Forget about it. First year we moved here, my husband's like, nah, we're not getting a pool. We don't need a pool. You can't sit out here. It's crazy. She's not sure she's going to be home in time. Her husband just passed. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was going to read the lineup. I usually do it around 1:45, so it's fresh in everyone's mind. And the lineup for the Crafting Collective. The flyer is on my page. So I know after me is going to be Cece with Dragonflies and Hearts, but go to her husband's page, which is Rolf Lux. I'm not friends because I could not get onto the page the other day. And hopefully I will get to see her live today on his page for now because her account got hacked. So on and so forth. So sad. Just ridiculous. But yeah. And then after Cece is Jan at 12:30 from Jan C's Designs. Then Michelle, Glitzy Yaya, Marie just said she may not be on. Just go by the flyer and just go to the crafter's page and you'll see if they're there or not. 3 o'clock is going to be Nicole with Nicole's Great Creation. She's having a live sale today. You don't want to miss that. And then I don't know if Marty was coming on either. Joan is definitely not. Pretty sure. You won't be live. Nicole will be for herself. Excellent. Okay, great. 90 today. You love the heat? I do too. I don't mind it because we have a pool above ground. And when it gets that hot, I just jump in the water. I'm like, good. Good to go. Okay, so let's see. We're going to try this out and see how it goes. I'm willing to try. Now, because I'm using water, I'm going to get some of the black. But that's normal. It's happened before. Now, let's see how this goes. Picture. But was it this way? Maybe it was that way. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get a... Because I'm using the water. Maybe I shouldn't with this. It should be okay. Maybe I'll use baby oil. I think it was this way, if I'm not mistaken. And then some of it curled up. Now, I don't know if it's going to stay up. Again, I'm not going to be able to do it exactly, but we're going to try. Put it like that. So that's what happens because I used the water. I'm not going to do that. Let me see how it looks from the... Just trying to go like this and point it up. That's at least what the picture looked like. So we're just going to go with it. Let me get, I just want to wipe this dry. But I don't think these will give me an issue. My fan just went on, my vent above me for the AC. See, better. It happens with black probably and red as well. Let me see. So she'll sit there. Even if she sits on top, and I can always add a layer. That's what I think I'm going to do. Again, they're not going to be exact. I'm going to try and just point it up. Okay? Something like that. It'll come together. It will look better. We got to trust the process. I hope. Now that should be fine. I hope. We'll see. Okay? So at least you guys can see this being done step by step. It's all styrofoam and clay. Put it around. Make them touch. Just flipping it up on the top. I've never done anything like this, so we're just kind of not winging it, but just going with it. Just going with the flow. See, from that water. This is why I rolled out a big enough piece so you can have the same thickness of your little, you can roll them out by hand if you want. It's your prerogative. Let me make sure I don't have black on my hand. Make it touch. I'm just pinching the ends and curving it up. I mean, it may not stay 100% because it's wet, but we can get the idea. See, I'm not even reading comments. You should curl up your edges and place it against the... I know, Marie, but again, on a live, this is what I mean. Sometimes it's like, I feel I can't do certain things on a live because they either need to dry or whatnot. And I just found this yesterday. And it was late. And I was like, there would be no way I was doing it that late last night. But it's fine. See, it's kind of looking like that. A little bit of the peaks. And then I can make different ones. When she, I'm going to leave that right there. When I have her covered, and I can add a thinner layer on top or whichever way you want to do it. But so far, it's kind of getting, it's similar to what I remember the picture to be. So we're going in a good direction. Again, it's not going to be exact. And that's fine, because this is the way I'm going to make it. But yeah, of course, certain pieces you can do beforehand, so it will be fine and ready to go. But it's fine. And you guys know I started doing Halloween because of my tree. Because I wanted to make sure that, and I needed to make stuff for my tree and make sure that I had enough things, which I only have 2 more things to make. But I'll probably do that off camera. Like I said, we're going to continue with her next week. We'll see as far as we can get today. Facebook changed the way we post. Oh, Maddie, okay, Maddie, Maricela, I call her Maddie, from Maddie Posters Creations will not be live today. Okay, everyone? Well, I know Maureen because on my iPad last week, I noticed the format was all different. Not on my phone, but on the iPad. I'm like, what is this now? I don't know. Who knows why Facebook does what they do? Always changing. I don't know if it's updates that do it. I don't know. I just kind of go with the flow, and I'm like, all right. See, and I just keep pushing and pinching and pushing it up. But it's cute. Don't worry about that. It's supposed to mimic her dress. I'm going to keep the seam in the back so I know that this is the back. Like I said, once she's covered, I could always add another layer. So I'm not worried about that. It should be fine. And you can do this, and if you don't have the pumpkin, right, you can use a ball and just cover the ball with clay and then make some lines or not and do it like that. I mean, there's always a will if you don't have certain things to make it. Just pinching and curling up. Pinching and curling up. Looking cute. Okay, and this will sit like that. So this is a good thing. This is a guide for me. But yeah, you can try to use what you have in your stash. If you don't have this pumpkin, a ball will work just fine. I don't think that'd be a problem. Or you can make, say you have a ball, you can make bigger ones and put it around the pumpkin. So, I mean, it really depends. Make it your own. Make it your own, guys. Just make sure your clay is touching because it will separate. Again, pinching the end and just curling up. Hopefully it stays up enough, but I think it's behaving pretty good. Remember, this clay is a soft firm. It's not a straight firm, but it's doing well. I give my clay credit. It's doing well. Couple more of these, and that'll be done. You thought you went to the wrong page? Really? Does it look different? Because everyone's page on Facebook, from my page when I go on to watch everyone, looks fine. Was it different, Maureen, the format? It's like I said, here was different. I don't know why, but it was. So that's interesting. Just make sure it's down. Again, pinch and pull up. Okay, do the best you can. Again, I'm not a professional whatsoever. Still learning, enjoying learning. From me, I take my time. I want to do it right and learn it right. So we finished the Handmaid's Tale. I forgot to tell you guys. Was it good? So we are on episode 8 of the Testaments, because that's all they've dropped so far. So good, too. So good. Highly recommend. I mean, show's disturbing, but it does calm down. That's all I'm going to say, in case people haven't seen it. It does calm down. Because I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know. Remember when I was telling you guys, I don't know if I can watch it because whew, it's very disturbing. The end, up, flat. Make sure they're all good. Up, up. Sometimes you have to babysit certain things, and that's okay. I'm right in front of it. So this is what we got so far. Not bad, right? Okay, now this is my tricky part, guys. I'm going to clean my desk. That's because of the water. It comes right off. I'm going to get another wipey. Hi, Tisha. How are you? I hope you're having a good day, dear. And this is an easy project. Let's get real. It's pretty basic. It's covering and cookie cutters. But I guess for some, like when I was new, like it would have been hard for me. I admit it, so I take that back. I shouldn't say that. It can be difficult once you're, you know, starting out. I have to change this panel too because it has been used and abused. See how it comes off? I'm going to have, when I was using something, oh, the spackle. I'm like, what color is that from? From Saturday. I'm like, what is that? Pinky. Okay. Yeah, I told my husband he has to change the side of this. Plus, I have another piece of this. And this you can get in Lowe's. Sorry, I was out of frame. Now, this is my thing, guys. Before I do this, actually, leave that there. Put this there. I want to make sure these are, now that I can see them better. Sorry, I have allergies. We could cover her head. This is her head. Let's do her head. So at least that'll be, like I said, and whatever we don't finish, we can work on next week. I'm just trying to envision. Yeah, I'll probably have to do another layer. But, I don't know. This has to be covered first before I can make a determination. Always getting fuzz or stuff on these. Now, I want to be careful because I did have black there. You're continuing to pack, Tisha? When are you moving, Tisha? Oh, moving. Oh, when I moved from New York to here, my God. We had 3 pods plus a huge moving truck. Okay, if I ever move from this house somewhere, I'm not taking all the furniture and everything. I'm going to sell the house with the furniture. Heck no. Even, it would probably be a local move, but oh my God, no. That move nearly destroyed me. It was a lot. Unpacking alone. Then my husband had stayed behind in his job for about another 5 weeks, so I was seeing at my daughter's here. She helped me, taking me around and stuff, but I unpacked over 100 boxes. Easy. It's like, oh my God. And I had no internet at first, too. So I was listening to my Apple Music on my phone. You remember my first live, Tina? What did I do? Because I don't remember. I know I did a video that my husband was videotaping me that I went to Dollar Tree and I did a haul. Because I started off like that because I was so scared. I mean, I still get nervous, guys. I'm by far no expert. By far. But, what did I do, Tina? What did I do? And Tisha, when you moving? My goodness. Oh, thought of moving again makes me ill. Because we have a big house. Okay, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm not a bragger, nothing like that. And we shouldn't have bought it this size. We bought it pre-COVID. It's just a beautiful home. It really is. It's kind of like our dream home, but it's just him and I. And it's so big. And I'm like, make sure there's no. We may downsize because it's too much for me, I'll be honest. And for him. With the mowing and the pool, and we have chickens. I love my girls, but they give the best eggs. Who has chickens on here? They are amazing eggs. They're delicious. Delicious. If you have never tried chicken eggs, you should. If someone in your area sells, look for them because you won't regret it. I don't want to make it too thin. That side's not good. I'm just rolling clay, guys. See? Better. That should be fine. So I'm waiting, Tina. What did I make? I don't remember what I made. Does anybody else know what I made on my first live? Because I have no idea. It's way too much. Better to have more than less. Same thing. Looks like a little ghost. I'm slow crafter. You guys know that. That won't matter. Sorry for the sniffles. I don't have a tissue here. I have to go into the bathroom. I don't want to really walk away. I don't want to make sure that doesn't rip. I mean, she's going to have hair, but you still don't want it to rip. And it ripped. See that? It's okay. Well, re-roll. Just be careful. Only that doesn't happen to me. But, hey, happens. We're human. Maybe I rolled it too thin, possibly. I'm always talking. I like to keep you guys engaged. Because then it's boring, right? I like to know what you guys are doing. What are you up to? See, I feel this part thicker, but I want to make that part too thin. Should be okay. Let's try again. If you don't like something or whatever, try it again. Roll it out again. There's no shame. See? They're behaving. Yeah, maybe it was too thin. What time is it? 10:25. I have plenty of time. At least we can get her head done. Yeah, she's not going to be a scary witch. So I am covering her in the skin color. And she'll have on a black, like, top. Oh, we'll see how that goes. These bracelets, I really have to take them off. See again, why is that one like that? We'll make that the back. Choose your best side for the front, as you guys know. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. That's the way I do it. There's no right or wrong way, whatever you're comfortable with. However, some people put it and twist it. I don't do that. I'm going to make sure it's all the way down. I got a little ding there, and I don't know how. I'll make that the back. Just fine using this. Works for me. Always leave a little bit, because remember, you're going to tuck it under. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. And then if it's still too thick, cut some. This is the way I learned to do it. Again, just because I do it this way doesn't mean it's the right way. Do it your way, like Burger King. Do it your way. I don't want it too thick here. You want her head to be as uniform as possible. And just it's hot here. I could feel it. I already have the air on. I think we're going to be like 95 or something today. Something like that. Nothing new. It's about right for this time of year. I was waiting for it. I'm like, because last week, a couple of the days, it was chilly. And I'm like, what's going on in May? Here, it's usually way hotter. I remember one Memorial Day when we first moved in, pre-COVID, it was like 100 degrees on Memorial Day. Remember, it was the first year. It was 2019. We moved in 2018, and we were having the family over, our daughters that are here, and we were in the pool and everything like that. And I said to my husband, geez, this year, I don't understand, like, why. I'm just trying to cover the whole bottom. I don't know. You don't have to, but I like to. Try to, at least. But it seems like it's taking way longer for it to get warm. So weather has definitely changed since, you know, the event that occurred 6 years ago. I think, in my opinion. And you find your best side, that's the bottom. I gotta watch my bracelets, to be quite honest. I don't know what happened there with that dinghy. That's the back of her hair. She's gonna have hair anyway. And a hat. Now, I'm not great at hair, and again, I have to do it off camera. It's time consuming anyway, and I think that's pretty boring. You have to add a little bit, that's fine, but I'm not gonna make you guys something on it. Watch the hair. Oh, you live in Georgia, Marianne? I didn't know that. Hi, Holly. How are you? Your daughter has chickens? I think it was a cupcake. Did I really? I don't remember. It probably was a styrofoam cupcake, I'm sure. There was no way. I was doing a, you know, like a clay and all that cupcake. I probably maybe did spackle on the cupcake. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Thank you for watching. You had to have your heat on. I've had my air on for months. Especially at night. It gets hot. That's funny you had your heat on. Well, you're in the mountains, aren't you, Maureen? Yeah, I don't dread it. I mean, like I said, my opinion, you cannot sit out without a pool here in Georgia. My opinion. Now, remember, I'm from New York, so yes, it got hot in the summer and stuff, but not like this. I was like, oh my God. But if you're in the pool and stuff, yes, it's hot, but no way, I can't. And I love the heat, and I love all that. I love taking sun. I always have since I was a young girl. Love it. But yeah, out here is on another level. It's different, but you get used to it. You get used to things. You do. You do. Yes, right? The weather definitely has been so different than pre-C. I'm going to say pre-C. Now, what I like to do, something I learned, if I can get it open, I'm just going to mark, let me put my glasses on. This is her back because we have that dinghy in it, and my ball was not, it didn't have a dent. Sure. I'm going to put a little guide for when I do her hair, so I know, like, say her eyes. I have these eyes. Let me show you. Actually, let me do her eyes first. That would be better. Make sure that that's the back, because I don't want her to look crazy town. Can you guys see? Okay. So I know this is kind of in the way. All right. Her eyeball. Where's the other eyeball? So if I put her on the hair, like this eye would be like right there. Make sure it's straight. This is the back. See why I want this all covered? You won't see it, but still. Okay. Make sure that's the middle, so I should go right there. Just gonna put a little thumbprint and stick her eye in there. She's gonna be a cute witch. She'll have a hat and all that. Just shoving it in, and I didn't glue it. I'm gonna glue that one. Her hair will come a little bit lower. Let me get some glue. Almost forgot, you know, when I'm concentrating on something and I forgot that part. Now, I couldn't open this the other day. I got it. Again, this glue is getting all goopy. Such a waste of money. They give you nothing, and it's like, it gets all goopy. Talking about this stuff. Awful. Looks so weird without. She is going to get a nose. She's going to be a cute witch. I have a lip mold, but it's in my Valentine's Tucker. But I think I'm going to give her a little smile. And if I don't like it, I can always put the little lips on it. I think I have a small enough one to fit her mouth. Not sure. Let me make her a little nose. Like I said, she's going to be a cute witch. That kind of looks like a fairy thing. But once she has her hat and her hair and all that, I think it should be fine. We're going to go with it, right? We're going to go with it. Oh, yeah. Hi, Angel. Angel, I know, you're hot like me, right? I never like to say where anyone lives. Maybe they don't want anyone to know, whatever. But if you put in the comments, that's fine. I don't say it. I know that sounds not so silly, but I don't tell people's business like that. Put her little nosy right there. I'm just putting a little glue, because my noses like to pop off. I don't know why. So, putting her little nose. Cute, right? Now I can do what I have to do, because I had to have the placement. Now the eyes could have went higher, but I'll make her hair come lower. Like I'm an expert in hair, I have no clue. I'll have to watch a video. I mean, you can actually even use something like this, and maybe roll it out, and don't roll it so thick, and put it on and put lines in. There's different ways, so I'm not sure what kind of hair I'm gonna put on her. But what I wanted to do was definitely make sure that nose is on. I have to do her mouth too. So if the hair comes there, the line should go like that. So we're definitely going to put the line at least there, and I could always go after that. Right, and her pieces could fall there. That should be fine. And then I make a line in the back. My glasses. In case you want to do hair that way, so you do it equal amount. Make sure it's thick enough. You won't see the lines anyway. So at least I have a little bit of a guide. Little tools I got from Hobby Lobby. It comes in a set of 2. I want to see something. Now that I just said that about the hair, trying to think. I mean, you should always start in the back, but just to see, I'm just going to roll a piece. Now, I think I'm going to give her pink hair, okay? Hi, Vicky, how you doing? In the pool the past weekend lived. Yeah, I could have went in the pool too. My pool's not ready. We had a tear, 3 holes in the liner. Pool's only 2 years old. There's a tarp, the pool, a pool pad, and 2 liners, and it still went through because it's not on cement. That was our fault. We should have put the pool, once we took the old pool down, because we didn't know in the beginning when we first moved here, once we took the old pool down, we should have cemented the diameter of the new pool and would have less chances of the weeds, because it's all grassed back there. Out of my back door is the yard, and we have cement, but the whole yard is all grass. So poor Mr. Angie, oh, I'll show you, Tina, was in there actually on Sunday, it was either Saturday or Sunday, putting those patches in the pool, because the liner, I'm like, my God. They look like these. These were recommended by Shelby from Designs by T-Rex, Hobby Lobby, in the baking section. I believe that's where they are. They come in the pack of these 2. You can make little lines. Could smooth with the other edge, like fingers and stuff. We're not up to that level yet. I don't know if I ever will be. We'll see. I wanted to try something. So I do. Okay. This will be her little head on her body. Fine. I'm going to give her pink hair with a black hat. Okay. I want to see how it looks with one of these. Now, I'm not an expert in hair, like I said. Temperature was around 36 degrees. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That's how it is in the mornings here. And, like, I would say maybe, like, November, could be December, January for sure. But then by, like, noon, it's, like, 60 degrees, depending. Although it's been colder here these days. Pink. Like, where's my pink? I just want to see what it looks like. What time is it? Ooh, I gotta make sure. 20 minutes, because I'll be, like, losing track of time when we have to watch CC next. On Rolf's page, Rolf Lux. Condition your clay. I just want to see it, because you can make hair however you want, really. It's telling me everybody's watching. It's back to that nonsense again. Everyone say hi to Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Vicky, I've seen you on here before. I believe I follow you, and if I don't, I will. Let's all follow each other, guys. I just want to see, and I don't want to make it too thick. Again, you can make it by hand, however you want. I just want to see something. I mean, again, her hat, but I would probably elongate this just a bit. Let's play. I'm just playing around right now, just to see. I mean, you can, and put the lines. Let me see how the lines would look. I've never done this. I did hair on the other chick, but I'm going to use this little one. Now, let's see. Shelby makes it look so easy. All right. Just go deep enough where you can see. And this is just out of a cookie cutter, guys. Like I said, I'm just seeing. I mean, of course, I would make sure to do it better. But this is what the little lines look like in it. You can press, I should have pressed a little harder, but it's okay. Aww. 82, I can imagine. I could only imagine. I don't kind of like the way that looks, but now let's try it a different way. So you got to try. And put her there. The little peaks are staying up. I'm pretty impressed. So that's my clay for you. Did a good job. And yes, I'm playing with them, but for the most part, stood up. Okay, very good. That's my guide. That's her back, right? Yep, that's the back. See, and then when she sits, she'll sit like that. And I probably will put another layer of these things. I just want to see something. Again, never did this before. This is probably even, let's see. We're just playing around. That's probably just too thick. Let me get my thing. Yes, I used one of these. Get a better look. Yeah. Okay. So, and the way I see it, you can, but I think it's better to do it like, did I get black on her face? Oh no, I thought I did. I'm like, what? Okay, of course I would roll it better, but I don't want to stick it. But you see, this would look better than the other way, I think personally. But the hair, like I said, is another story. That takes a lot of time. And that I would do. I'd probably have her hair done. But look what I was going to do. I was going to put the clay in here. I'll work on the hair and then we can do the body. Oh yeah, hot. He was in the pool almost all day yesterday. Oh, you did? You met AAA? That's so awesome. I love when the creators meet each other. Well, I'm in Georgia. I am in Hinesville. I'm about an hour and a half from Jacksonville. So, hey, holla. That's so nice, but that's cool. You went down over there where she lives, Holly? Because I know she's down in the other state. Like I said, I don't mention where people live. I'm going to work on the hair, but this is to give you an idea. And then this will be easier to handle once it's dry. Then we could decorate more of the pumpkin. I have this cute little lace, but I don't know, maybe too much. And then I have that black lace. I don't know where I got these or what they actually are. But they look really cute. Let me just move that. Like on the bottom, say. Could go a little bit higher. But cute, right? Maybe. We'll see. I'll give it some thought to how we'll decorate next week. And for this, I'm going to do a little bit of skin. We'll do that next week. I'll save it. We'll do it together. She's going to have a little up top and then black. So we can play around. 82. Yeah, everybody's has gotten hot all of a sudden. But if you can visualize, this was the front, I believe. But she's going to be a witch. Make sure that's the back. Now don't forget, she'll have hair. Can you guys see okay? Her hair, her hat. Put the hat, now I don't know if I have one of those felt hats, or we can make a little hat out of styrofoam or clay next week. But I'll come in with her hair done. Okay? because that'll take me a little bit. I'll work on that tomorrow. We'll do the body. We'll either make a hat, decorate it, and then we'll decorate. So we have something to look forward. Let's see the trim upside down. The trim. Oh, that trim upside down? Because I've used it before. I've had it. But I think it goes that way because the spiders. This way, and then you do it like that too. Could glue it and cut it maybe. Is that what you mean, Debbie? Isn't that cute? I think we're going to do this next week, guys. What do you think? That would be an easy, just an easy glue. I'm afraid I have a few pieces. I'll have enough. I don't know if I cut it if it's going to fall apart. Let's cut a piece and see. Just the border. Because I'm thinking, Debbie, that's a great idea. If you put it that way. Oh, that looks... Oh, I don't even have to cut it. I don't have to cut it. I'll just have to be real careful next week. But this will be all dry. Yeah. We can do it without cutting it. Great idea, Debbie. Okay. So the bottom, we're going to have this. What about the top? Don't forget, she's going to... Just pushing it down. She's going to be here. And not here. Not on the black. The white. If we can put, like, I don't know. Give me some ideas, guys. I love when you guys help me. Because I feel like we're doing it together. I have all kinds of embellishments, as you guys know. Rhinestones and sequins. Maybe we can do the tips in sequins. See, since she's going to be done her head, the body should not be long. I'll make her a little ball hand or I'll give her like one finger or something. I've never done hands, but we can always practice and try. She's going to dry anyway, which would be easy for me. I don't mind using glue on her head. Be easier for me to work with, to be honest. Because then it's touching it all the time. You shouldn't. What else can we put on it? Aw, thanks, Cece. I told them earlier that I know I wasn't going to be done today with her. And we can just go over it and go over to next week and finish it next week. I have enough of this. I don't know where it came from. When I went through all my Halloween stuff, I told you I found things that I didn't even remember that I had. So I was like, okay, what can we use this for? And I've used it on a pumpkin already that I have under my tree. Okay, look through your stash. You never know what you have, what you can use. Use it in different ways. Like I said, if you want to make this and you don't have the pumpkin, make it with a ball. And then, to be honest, you don't even have to add the lines because it's going to be covered. This is her back because I see the space. That's the back. That'll give me an indication. So what else can we put in terms of decorating? Maybe sequins on the white. Maybe some pink, darker pink maybe. The trim there. And then she'll be here. May have to add more petals. When she's covered, we can have more stuff coming off. And I'll roll them out. So they won't be uniform. That could be like a triple layer type of, it's supposed to be her skirt over the pumpkin. That's what the picture looked like. Oh, thank you, Chris. How are you? Oh, is it a cupcake liner? No, this is a pumpkin. Who asked that? Shelby. It's a pumpkin from Dollar Tree. I covered in clay. You can watch the replay in the beginning. Just like covering anything else. And then I used a cookie cutter. And I put it's supposed to mimic, she's going to be a witch. We're going to finish her next Tuesday. A witch on top of the pumpkin. Okay, and then her head. I think it's going to be super adorable. Even though it looks like a fairy, but once she has on her hat and her hair and the body and all that, we trust the process, guys. You know. And she should come together. And again, we're doing it together, which I love. You guys, when we do it all together. Make sure that's the back. I'm keeping my seam in the back so I know. And it's just going to stay till next week. She's going to dry. I have my lines for my hair. I'll work on her hair tomorrow. Keep her like that. My trim. We could do some sequins. And we'll see whatever else. Once she's dressed, I have embellishments. Maybe a little glue and diamond dust. We'll see next week. We have 10 minutes. Thank you so much, everyone. You like it, but she's not really a witch yet. She's not really a witch yet. She will be. I'm just going to push her eyes in a little bit more. She'll have her cheeks and her lashes and so on and so forth. I got my guides to do the hair. I'm probably going to roll out the balls, and then I can even flip her up. I'm not giving her curly hair, but I could just like make thicker pieces and just flip it up a little bit and have like wispies in the front. I think for the first time of doing hair, we're going to try it out and see. The trim looks like a cupcake. Oh, this trim. I don't know. It could be. It could be. Let me see. Maybe. I don't know where these came from. I don't know. Probably was a couple of years ago when I was first learning everything and buying everything in sight. Maybe like that. But it's cute, right? I think I used it on a collar last year for something I made. I used it on another pumpkin. I really like it. I'd like to know where I got it because I'd like to have it more. I only have a few pieces left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This may take 2 or 3. But I'm excited for this. And I love when we work on things together, guys, because give me some more hints of what you want me to see. I wanted to do a big witch, too. You know, with the egg and all that, too. I still could do that as well for the next project or something else. Just please let me know, because sometimes I draw a blank and I don't know what else. I did a lot of Halloween. If you want something different, let me know. I'll be more than happy. Within reason that I can do. But if not, we're going to try it Tuesday. That's a new name. Try it Tuesday on Angieland. Why not? Hopefully you learned something and I gave you some good ideas and some tips. I finished a little bit earlier. I mean, I could have did this, but then we'll have something to do next week. I think it's going to be really cute. Something different, right, guys? Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Does anyone have any other questions or anything about what we made today? Because if not, I'll let you guys go. I know I'm a little early. Sometimes I don't have enough time, and sometimes I'm done too early. Depends on what you're making, right? Oh, yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm going to go join Jan C on TikTok on Friday at 1 p.m. I don't know how she's going to let me in or something. Hope it goes well. I've never gone live on TikTok. And if you guys want to come over and join us, I'm sure she'll make up something, or I'll make a flyer to let you guys know, because I don't think there's a lot of crafters on there that do what we do. So it would be nice to start up a community over there as well. So we have a backup. Other than this platform, we have that platform to go live. I'm a Dollar Tree. Oh, really? I know I did not get these at the Dollar Tree. That I know for sure, unless I did, but I don't think so. But they are cupcake lines. But you see, you can use them differently as trim. There you go. Cupcake lines have other designs off of Temu. Could have been Temu. Could have been Temu 2 years ago when I was buying everything. Stuff that I don't even use half the time. But yeah, so that's the goal for Friday. I'll ask her to let me know how, there is, I have a link on my page to my TikTok. So if you want to join it, it's free, of course. And then you can hop over there and we can hopefully start a new fake baking community over on TikTok. That would be cool, right? Somewhere else to go and see some others. You too, Maureen. Maureen, are you on today? I didn't think you were. Right, today's Tuesday. No, I don't know if you are. Let me know. I'll look for schedules myself. But anyway, we're going to head over to Cece at 11. Rolf Lux. She's on her husband's page. That's where you can see her live. And then the rest of the lineup is on my page. Mariposa and Joan will not be on. 3 o'clock, Nicole from Nicole's Great Creations is having a live sale. So I hope to see you guys all day today. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you Friday, hopefully over on TikTok. Unless I pop on again. We'll see. But have a great day, guys. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Bye, guys.